What's up, cricket fans? Welcome back to our channel, where the excitement never stops, and today we've got an absolute thriller for you. The first semi-final of the ICC Women's T20 World Cup 2026, and it's going to be a real band burner, folks, as TBC takes on TBC at the iconic Kennington Oval in London, a ground steeped in history and known for producing some of the most epic battles the sport has ever seen. The stakes are high, the tension is palpable, and we can't wait to dive in and give you our expert analysis on what promises to be an unforgettable match. First off, let's set the stage for this semi-final showdown. The crowd is going to be electric, with fans from both sides cheering on their teams. The atmosphere is going to be intense, and the players are going to have to be at the top of their game if they want to come out on top. The Kennington Oval is a ground that's known for its balanced pitches, which tend to favour the batsmen, but also offer something for the bowlers, especially the spinners, so we can expect a high-scoring match, with plenty of twists and turns to keep us on the edge of our seats. Now, let's take a closer look at the pitch and conditions. The Oval is known for its fast outfield, which means that any mistimed shot can quickly turn into a boundary, and with the short boundaries, the batsmen are going to be looking to take full advantage of that. The weather forecast is looking good, with plenty of sunshine and just a gentle breeze, which should make for perfect batting conditions, so we can expect to see some big scores, and the team that wins the toss is likely to choose to bat first, to take advantage of the favourable conditions. Moving on to the team analysis, both TBC and TBC have had an impressive run in the tournament so far, with some outstanding performances from their players, but if we look at their overall team dynamics, TBC seems to have a slight edge, with a more balanced squad and a stronger bowling lineup, which has been able to restrict the opposition to manageable totals, and their batsmen have been in great form, with some of the top players in the world, who have been consistently scoring big runs. On the other hand, TBC has been relying heavily on a few individual performances, and if those players don't fire, they can struggle to compete, so it's going to be interesting to see how they approach this match. Looking at the head-to-head stats, these two teams have a long history of competing against each other, and it's been a closely contested rivalry, with both teams having their share of wins and losses. But if we look at their recent encounters, TBC seems to have the upper hand, having won the last 3 matches between the two teams, which should give them a psychological advantage going into the semi-final. However, TBC has been known to rise to the occasion in big matches, and they've got the talent and the determination to turn things around, so we can't count them out just yet. Now, let's talk about the key player battles that are going to shape this match. The first one that comes to mind is the battle between the TBC opening batsman and the TBC pace attack. If the TBC bowlers can get early wickets, they can put pressure on the TBC middle order, but if the TBC batsmen can get off to a good start, they can set the tone for a big total. Another key battle is going to be between the TBC spinners and the TBC middle order. The TBC spinners have been in great form, and if they can restrict the TBC batsmen, they can limit the damage, but if the TBC batsmen can play them well, they can take the game away from TBC. As we look at the overall team strengths and weaknesses, it's clear that TBC has a more well-rounded squad, with a stronger bowling lineup and a more consistent batting order, which should give them an edge in this semi-final. However, TBC has the talent and the determination to cause an upset, and if they can get their key players to fire, they can definitely give TBC a run for their money. So, it's going to be a closely contested match, with plenty of twists and turns, and we can't wait to see how it all plays out. As we get ready for this epic semi-final showdown, the anticipation is building, and the tension is palpable, and we are going to go with TBC as our favourites to win this match, based on their recent